Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everybody is having a okay Monday, start of the work week. And the paranormal question of the day will continue right after the intro. And I'm back, everybody. So today, before we get started today, I just want to give a shout out to the BB3 TV family. Has lost a great person today, and one I really did not know, but Bill Freeman has passed away today. So, in memory of him, let's give it a moment of silence before we get started. All right. So, so today's question, paranormal question of the day. As you can see, probably in the headline, it is pregnant women investigating in the paranormal field. And here is today's question. All right. So, how do you guys feel about pregnant women going on investigation and the chances of the woman or the baby to be possessed? Now, I don't know if this could actually happen, but it is something that was always crossed my mind and it could be a liability to other places. So, let me pull up here. All right, here. Oop, phone going again. All right. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tom. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Hey, Sharon. 0% chance. Okay. So 0.11 or 0.1%. I'm sorry. So why do you think the woman or baby are not subjected to getting possessed? I mean, can anything happen, or is a child more or less protected in a bubble where nothing really could get in and do anything? Um, I know this is kind of a touchy subject, but I wanted to bring it up. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show, Mr. Hughes. And you're right. No, I understand that they're not demonic, and absolutely, rightfully so. Um, and it's just kind of like I said, it's something that these are questions that I come up in my head because I want to know, and I'm curious if other people uh, have encountered anything like this, and um, it's just it's my brain how it works. Hey, Lori, welcome to the show. So, but yeah, I totally understand that this subject, being a sensitive subject, this is actually one of the questions my wife actually really hates that I ask, but I think it's an important one because at what point, so when the lady goes to an investigation. At what point would you say is too far? Like 7 months, 8 months pregnant, 6 months? I mean, where do you draw the line where they could potentially become a liability to the location they go to? Hey, Patricia, nice to see you here. I personally, I don't mind if they come and investigate. That's really not up to me to for that to happen. I think it's up to them to really decide how far they really want to go and how they want to push it. But then if you look at a location standpoint, if you're the owner of that location, I think it's very critical for them to be there. So, right, like I said, it depends on the individual. Right. Absolutely. How much they get around, how much they gotta look for, can they easily be tripped? Sharp edges in the corners if they lean up against the wall or they fall on top of something. Okay. So you feel if they can't run, they should stay home. Valid point. But they but then again, you shouldn't be running on an investigation anyway. Um, like ghost hunters, dude, run! It's like, no, you shouldn't run away from anything. You should just figure out what's going on and calmly walk away if you need to. There's mean spirits, yep. Right. Exactly. They aren't all demons. That's exactly it. Okay, endurance, yep. Oh, wait. Yeah, endurance. Yeah, I mean, they get tired faster, I think. Um, and when they investigate, really, how much do they really think about it? Do they whoops, see here. There we go. Here's Dom. Nice to see you in here. Uh, but as you can say, what was we were talking about? Let me get back to a question here. Endurance, yes. So, I mean, how often do they think about when they go to an investigation as to when they get there? Are they really thinking about them and the baby and going about their investigation, or their mind just kind of starts focusing on the investigation and worry about the pregnancy and all that stuff as an afterthought? You know what I mean? Yeah, need more water. Yeah, more more water, more bathroom breaks. Sharon. Yeah, I could see that. Yes, I could see that. Um, so far, I kind of think that Sharon disagrees and doesn't want pregnant lady women to be investigating. That's what I'm gathering. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm not influencing you to change your mind. Hi, William, Mr. Nighthawk. Welcome to the show. It's true. That's true. Yeah, that's like I said, I like to know what other people, what people's opinions are on this because it's a touchy subject. There could be a lot of problems that can go with it. I would think they would be hypersensitive, and just because I think their mind is just kind of going at a fast rate, and I think that they could be ultimate sensitive to everything that's going on, and sure, they could probably pick up a lot more than we could being pregnant, for all we know. I mean, who knows? Are the ears heightened? Can they hear more disembodied voices than we could? Can they catch more things on a digital voice recorder than we can while they're pregnant? I mean, who knows if the hearing just really opens up, or their breathing. Um, can they sense higher smells than we can, um, and detect what it is? Yeah, right, right. And see, now you set yourself a limit on that, and that I understand, because you're probably more um wanting to take care of your pregnancy versus going out and about and taking that risk of tripping or falling and on your stomach and stuff like that. I can see that. Okay. We can eat more. Well, you're full of it today, Sharon. But it's funny. I like it. Yes, absolutely. So many different factors can be into it. You just don't know. To me, like I said, I don't mind if they know when to say when and say, okay, I'm 7 months, 8 months. This thing can come at any time, because a friend of mine actually just had a baby a month early. So uh, that's another thing you got to look into it. I mean, can a an intensive investigation cause an early pregnancy? So now if that happens and you're at a location and there's no way to get to a hospital in time, who are you going to want to have deliver that baby? You know, um, that'd be on my mind. I'm like, no, I'm stepping away from that. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, I get that. Just watching paranormal shows. Casper, Casper deliver it. But then again, it'll go right through Casper's hands. Then you have to have secondary hands, don't you? Right? Yeah, absolutely. I can burst at any time. You betcha. Yeah. That's funny, Lori. That's a good one. So, does anybody else think any differently versus what Sharon has said? Do you all agree with Sharon um, that you should wait until you have the baby and then go? Or if it was you, uh, how far would you take it? It's odd silence here. or else you guys got too many ideas that you're just really testing me tonight. Hi, welcome to the show. Yeah, like I said, uh, and so you would be with Sharon on that one. Wouldn't want to investigate, and that's totally understandable. Okay, so why would you not be comfortable at the museum? Isn't that kind of like uh, you know, some areas is not really a safe place, like the jail part and stuff like that? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Got to be mindful. Yep, I hear you. I understand on that one. Flashes. Okay, so let me ask you this. So hot flashes. So would you do like a water deprivation type deal where you put yourself in cold water? Because people like to do that, put themselves in cold water for water deprivation to bring out the spirits. Hi, Penny. Welcome to the show. So yep, summoning spirits. Yeah. So Penny, and for those of you who are just joining, today's paranormal question of the day is, um, how do you feel about pregnant women going on investigations and the chances of the woman or baby to get possessed? And have you ever heard of such a thing ever happening? I know I haven't, but then again, you know, there's lots of things out there that we just don't know about. No way. No way. No way. Wow, what's the matter, Sharon? Too cold for you? I don't know. I mean, this is, I talk a lot about the movies and stuff like that. And this is not one that, she kind of investigates, but not really. And she wants to know, uh, excuse me, uh, she wants to know what her husband's up to. But how about Rosemary's Baby? I mean, she does a little investigating. Oops. Yeah, get an expert, right? Yep, absolutely. Hey, Rich, welcome to the show. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, teach to their own. And he's been doing it for so many years. So maybe she's comfortable with going investigation with Nick. She doesn't have to worry as much. Yep, change the needle. Yep, bring him along. I guess he can deliver it, I guess. Okay. Everything's going okay. Going okay. Missing Taryn, but she's got more important things going on right now. So that's why I'm here tonight. And she's got the night off. So um, if you need to talk to Taryn, just go ahead and get with her tomorrow. She's happy to answer your questions. If you got questions about this the show tonight and you want to ask her opinion, um, send her a message tomorrow. To get your mind occupied. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to venture in that in that mind. I'm probably stuck in one half. Yeah, yeah. There's more important things going on, so she needs to, you know, she needs to have the night to herself tonight. So yeah. See, I didn't know Mr. Freeman at all. So, but you know, as a paranormal investigator, and I host a show here. It's only right to give a moment of silence to somebody that has passed, and even though whether you know him or not, but he belonged to a big family of the BB3 TV, and so I want to make sure that moment of silence is out there for him. Hey, farmer, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Oops, skipped one. I would. I would be worried. Just because um the liability, not wanting my teammates to get hurt, especially apparently because it's more of a high risk when you go into an investigation, and I would want them to be at their uh have the safety at their utmost um respect, and make sure they're safe. So I've I guess if I had one on a team, um I don't know. Really isn't for me to say, but if I was given the choice to say maybe 6 months is as far as you go, and have the baby and then come back, but that's just me. I can't tell any lady what to do, so that's their choice. Uh-oh, setting some fragrance. Some better have 911 on call. Just kidding, just kidding. Not to live and tell about it. That's funny. So okay, let me flip the switch here on you guys. If you were a team leader of a paranormal team, would you let a pregnantly investigate with you? And how would you go about it? So there, flip the script. All right, is your house still standing? No, just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. See, now you're right in the boat with me. Absolutely, looking for the safety. But then again, I'd say 6 months, and to me, they would have to stop. Uh, just because you're also endangering the other teammates, uh, depending on the location, not for just for themselves, but other people as well. So, and I don't think anybody else wants to deliver that baby unless they're really that close to the lady, uh, and she trusts them. That's the big thing right there. You gotta have trust. If you think that that water's gonna break, you gotta have trust. So, I mean, I don't think there's any sterilized tools in the places that we go to. You're welcome, Sharon. Any way I could help. Or would you rather be saying 99 bottles of beer on the wall? I mean, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, if you're right, if they have the baby in the location, can something attach itself to it? Or does that baby have that bubble where nothing can touch it? You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. I have to listen to it now. Well, I ain't singing, I'll tell you that right now. You won't get this guy to sing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, anything you're right, anything is possible. Anything could happen. And that's why I say 6 months or less, I have to say no. Now, if you trust yourself and you know that you're not gonna fall and hurt yourself, you gotta really pick and choose the location that they can go on. So I guess you gotta be mindful of what places you go if you're gonna allow them to go. Still standing. Oh, she's got Elton John on. Okay, right. I understand that. Yeah, I mean, especially there at your location. I mean, you got the German soldier, tongue tied there. Sorry, that likes to push women down the stairs. So there in itself would be a very big, definite no, because that's a big risk right there. Um, and not to mention what you know, if so and so would try and take advantage and have them for themselves. Can a pregnant be more susceptible of having an attachment before they leave? Um, do they have to have more work done on them after the investigation, so nothing bad can go wrong further down the line? Kitty, you're testing my patience today. Sorry, I talked to my cat. I know at one point he's gonna pull up my cords here, and they all be poof gone. Right. Absolutely, Rich. I hear you on that. Yeah, you are still taking the risk at your hands, and yeah, absolutely. And Sharon feels better. She gets all her music played out there. I got a cat that's gonna drive me nuts. Uh, Give me a moment, folks. Let me pause or mute myself and put my cat upstairs. All right, I'm back. Had a My cats like to knock things over, so I have to put them upstairs. No, no, I don't really know her. Just from the shows. Yeah, yeah. Too much of that going on. Got that right. Nope, they're upstairs. My other one ain't down here. I got three cats. I think they're all upstairs, so we should be good. One was knocking on the door, though. You were right. You probably heard it. So, all right. I got one moment here. I got to answer a call. Right back. It's my daughter calling. All right. Sorry about that. My daughter is making her way back from Chicago today, so make sure everything is okay. So I think today was a pretty good discussion. I think you guys had a lot of good things to say. Ah, okay. So we're gonna go to animals now. Okay. So when it comes to animals, well, I haven't really heard of anybody. Honestly, I've heard people taking dogs. Sure. I think in Ghost Hunters, I think they took a dog along with them on an investigation, just to see if there's a reaction, if they can get anything with it. when I did an EVP session. Um, and they got heightened senses too. I mean, you can see a dog bark at just at a wall or in a corner. Same thing with a cat. I mean, they look straight in a corner, and you don't know what the heck they're looking at when nothing's there. So, yeah, I could see that happening. But there again, what locations do you take them to though? That's not gonna hurt the animal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're gonna go to Florida or something like that, and there's crocodiles all over the place that you don't know of that could potentially eat your animal, I would not take them. Okay, you don't have no dogs who can go in the museum. Okay. Well, now that brings up the thing about the Conjuring. Now that dog didn't want to go in the house whatsoever, and look what happened to it. Uh, a few minutes further into the movie. Now, whether what got the dog or not, saying the curse of the location of the witch and stuff, but there again, you just don't know. It could be any house, really, that's haunted that they just don't feel comfortable going in. If they feel it's bad enough and they feel that they're in danger and they won't go in, well, then you know something might be up. So, and if it's primarily a dog that has no problem going into a house and is fighting you, yeah, I'd say that would be a problem. Excuse me, is that Mountain Dew? Yeah. Anyway, I had too many notifications, I tell you. That's okay though. Gotta keep up with everything. What's the show without a little quirks, right? It wouldn't be a show. It wouldn't be real. So, okay. Okay. I don't know if I ever heard that one. Hmm. Now, Brimstone. Yeah, maybe I have heard that line. Um, hmm. Wonder what movie that came from, though. That's a line in a movie, though, ain't it? Sure. Yeah, right. Bloopers. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Gotta have them once in a while. I don't know. I don't know, Sharon. That's a good one. Um, so what do y'all think about that right there? What Sharon had just posted. Um, I don't know if anything can like a dog can get inside a dog. There's Cujo. I watch too many movies. I'm sorry. Twilight Zone. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's saying okay. Saying's from Twilight Zone. I watched Twilight Zone, so that's probably where I remember it from. Yep, like Gettysburg. Absolutely, absolutely. Those were good some lives there. Those were some good lives. Facebook lives. Okay, okay. All right, the hunt. I have to go back and watch Twilight Zone. That's always good stuff. I always like watching Quantum Leap too. That's another good show. Too different, but it's a good show. Well, I'm gonna start wrapping things up here pretty soon, guys. Um, Sorry, a little bit of short show, but this is like I said, I did not sure how people would respond to this question today. Chip- yeah, yeah, yeah. The chipmunk one was funny. Dustin was funny on that one. Uh, like I said, sometimes these questions that I put out here can be hit or miss. So, and with today's question, I wasn't quite sure how the discussion would go, and you all shed some really good light on the question, and but I mean, for me, it didn't really rethink my thought of what I would say with permanently on my team. I think I stand by my decision, but ultimately, if you know she says no, then okay. But if there's something happens, then I'm gonna have to say you can't come in the next investigations till you have the baby. Yep, absolutely. Like I said, these are just things that just pop in my head, and I gotta write them down. I mean, you would not believe how many questions I got. You guys are in for a treat. I mean, this is just, I don't know, question maybe 30 something out of probably 300. So we got plenty more to go. Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate that, Rich. Absolutely. I like people's input. I think you, the viewer, is very important to these shows and to give your insight and thought on these questions because it's not every day that these things are asked. Thank you. I still have a few doozies out there yet. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. So I think, in fairness here, like I said, you guys been a great audience tonight, and thanks for coming by and supporting and putting your minds together and come up with great answers. And look forward to doing this on Wednesday. Now, whether I have Taryn or maybe a surprise guest, I'm not quite sure. That's something that has to be worked out yet, but. I think Taryn will be here. We'll see. But you guys, like I said, uh, you guys are awesome. And thank you for all the support. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday. So I bid you adieu. And you guys have a great Monday night and get some good sleep for Tuesday and the rest of your week. And I will see you later. So long, everybody. You've been listening to the Paranormal Brew and BB3 TV networks. So long.